So the student union has no part in this one here. What are you guys up to in terms
of? We gave her the popcorn maker, the coffee and hot chocolate, everything there.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much all we did.
And so, what is the student union doing now that talks have broken down again?
Right now we're just doing what we can, just collecting information, communicating with people. As a grieving third party to this whole process, we don't have any legal rights. So it's up to the administration and to figure it out. All we can do is help the students who are in need, help get the information out.
And so you've spoken to your lawyers already, and
yeah, we have.
And
they're the ones who have told us that we don't have any legal rights to get this ball rolling, other than helping to keep the information flowing and help enable everybody who wants to do events like this.
So I guess at this point in time, given that you have no legal rights and the students are in great need, wouldn't that call into question the role of the student union if there is no teeth within this administrative setup for the student union to have an effective voice in times of crisis such as this? What is it? Where do the boundaries end with the student union? What are you able to do?
Well, we're really happy that a lot of the student groups, independent student groups who support both the VIUFA and the administration as of late, and actually this event right here, where it's not in support of either side, it's just in support of, as you can see, the signs all around this room. It's just about people sharing their opinions, or not their opinions, sorry, but like how they're being affected. So you've got the international students, for example, who have plane tickets home, the trade students who are missing out on their working opportunities. So what we're doing is we're just enabling every group. So we've, as you know, coming from helping out CHLY, we're just helping with giving them tents, giving them the equipment they need, and really the students have their voices and they're coming out in force. Unfortunately, we've had poor weather, which I'm sure we'd have probably double the people out if we had nice weather. But students are showing their concern, and we're just trying to help them. A class action lawsuit. Presently, we're not. The students' union hasn't discussed like seriously going after one of these. A few students have pursued that, but like I said, we've got people from both sides. People who want us to try and sue the VIUFA, who want us to try to sue the administration. Right now, we've kind of got to wait till the dust settles before we start considering something of that magnitude. Right now, we've got to see, because the strike's not over yet. It could end by the end of this week. At which point we could avoid a lot of the horrific things that people are afraid of right now.
Well, the way that this is playing out, surely there must be a number of contingency plans that the Students' Union is drawing up. For instance, scenario A, strike ends, after the Board of Governors meeting on Thursday. Scenario B, it extends 2 more weeks. What do you do then? Again, are you going to be seeking a legal opinion from your lawyer, I believe it's Stephen Lidley, to determine, in fact, who would be liable for damages? The obvious being that it's the administration that sells the product to the students, that the faculty doesn't in fact take in the money. So would that be something that you would at least be preparing and having ready, and let in the event that you can maybe even apply pressure through such a measure to hopefully see a quick resolution within the window where the damages are of limited nature to the students individually?
Well, that's a good question. If I was a law student, I could probably answer that a little better, but as it stands, I don't really answer that question. I would imagine, I shouldn't even speculate. So right now, it's just wait and see, and that's basically the administration doesn't know what's going on, the VIUFA doesn't know what's going on, and neither does the Students' Union. So as far as contingency plans go, we don't have any legal rights to implement our contingency plans. we have to wait and see. And like I said, you're asking me questions that I am not even qualified to answer.
So am I to believe then that the student union hasn't met to make any plans in regards to this strike?
Any plans in regards to
any contingency plans in regards to affecting this strike in terms of ensuring that there is some resolution? You are not taking a part at all, or you have nothing on the drawing board?
We're not allowed to. Right now, it's between the labor unions on this campus. It's between BCGEU, CUPE, the VIUFA, and the administration.
But certainly you must have your own relationship with all.
We can discuss where they're headed, but we don't get to go in these meetings and lay down our law. We're students. We really, like, what can we do other than do what we're doing right here?
Well,
I'm hoping that this is having a positive impact, and I'm sure it is. There's a lot of healthy discussion that these events are fostering. We've got the administration and the VIU Faculty Association coming out and talking to students, and that's I think that's really progressive. As far as actually making the decisions, that's not up to us.
Is that your executive director, Steve Beasley, is in close contact with the president, Ralph Nelson, on a regular basis. Surely there must have been information that was exchanged to indicate that this may be a possibility, if not a probability. And at that point in time, what was done at your staff level, those are the people. I don't expect you as a volunteer member of the board of directors to be handling all of this information. You have classes with your professors to go to, but you have an executive director who is in constant contact with the administration and eats lunch with these people. What was done beforehand, by the executive to ensure that there was some activity, some voice, some influence, whatever that may have been, but taking the opportunity to affect that ahead of time?
Well, our staff person as well as ourselves. So we've got myself, Tony, Katie, and Anthem. We all spend as much time as we can speaking with the administration and also speaking to the faculty. And like I said before, the actual strike itself was a surprise to most. Like the administration, the VIUFA, and the students, we got, as soon as we found out, as we got the information, we got it out. Unfortunately, we have less access to our general membership as many of the professors do, because we don't have the luxury of a captive audience, and that's not something we would seek anyhow. But as the information came to us, it was put on our website, and we did that as quick as we could, and which was usually moments after we found out the information. So as far as sharing the information, we kept nothing to ourselves, and our staff people, they don't keep anything to themselves either.